like I said, this Desmos is probably almost exactly the same as the notes. In fact, when I look through the slides, it is the same, but this is a way you can come and practice on your own and then compare it to your notes. So what does r to the fifth mean? It means r times r times r 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does m cubed p squared mean? It means m times m times m times p times p. And then x squared times x to the fourth. X times x is x squared, and then times x to the fourth is x 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should have 6 x's. And then b squared to the fifth means b times b, and that would be grouped together 5 times. So the second group of 2b's, a third group, a fourth group, and a fifth group. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. B to the 10th. And then what does this mean? So I'll have to put this in parentheses, or here, I can use the divide template there. So y times y 7 times 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the bottom, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and say what that equals. That's y to the fourth. This one is equal to x to the sixth power. This is equal to b to the 10th. And this is equal to, a times a, and a multiplied together 7 times on the bottom. So this is these two go away, and you get 1 on the top, and a to the fifth on the bottom, or in the denominator. And if I said to write this as a single exponent, it would be a exponent negative 5. And then let's generalize what this means. Would be x to the m plus n. I don't know how this is going to stay in the exponent here. If I do that, it'll stay up in there. See if I take this away, if it will stay. Yeah. And this is x exponent m minus n. And this is 1 over x to the m. And continuing with the power of a power, this is x to the m times n. Let's see what happens if I do m times, yeah, it's going to go down, so make a parentheses here, and then I'll take it away in a second here. So m times n. And this is x to the m and then times y to the m. So power of a product is both of the factors to that power. A fraction to a power is the numerator to the power, so x to the m divided by y to the m. And anything to the 0 power is 1. Here, I'd add all the exponents together, so c, and then exponent parentheses 3 minus 7 plus 0 is equal to c to the negative 4. Which is the same as 1 over c to the 4th. Now here, if we do the division first, be x to the negative 4th power times x to the 7th equal x cubed. Here, you just want to multiply these all together. So y, so if I use parentheses, do what's inside the parentheses here, I got y to the negative 6th And then, oh, what did I got up there? And then exponent, -5. Multiply those two together. Y exponent 30. Alright, and the next one, do the numerator, and then we'll take care of what's in the denominator. So a to the 4th, b squared, and then c to the 10th, and the denominator we're going to leave alone for a second. So -6 b cubed c cubed. So now we have things with like bases. We subtract the exponents. 4 minus 6 be a. I'm going to make a fraction bar because I know I might get something in the denominator here. So a to the 10th power. And then when I subtract these two, I get a -1. So b in the denominator. So b to the 1st. Then back up in the numerator, c to the 7th power. And then this one, you could do what's inside the parentheses first. So first do the numerator. So fraction bar, x exponent, -3, and then x exponent -6. And that whole thing to the 4th power. That equals, so -3 minus -6 is x to the 3rd. And then close the parentheses here. The 4th power. And that equals x to the 12th. All right, so what goes in the box there would be a 1/2. So x squared to the 1/2 would be x to the 1st. And what is the square root of x squared is x. So you get the same answer here. The same exponents multiplied in a different order. So just showing that multiplication is commutative. Right? And then the next slide, 12. What goes in there is a 1/3. And don't ever do this. Don't write it like that. It's just because I type 1/3 in and the calculator's giving me the approximation for that. Is a cube root. So if we want to generalize x, the nth root of x is the same as x exponent 1 over n. And this means the same as x, excuse me, to the exponent would be m would be in the numerator. So the exponent in the numerator, the root in the denominator. Or you could say this. So exponent in the numerator, a root in the denominator. So write these with a fractional exponent. This would be x to the 1/5. This one would be the square root of x is x to the 1/2, the 5th power. X exponent 1/2. The 5th power is equal to x to 5/2. And then here is x to the 1/2, the square root of x. So there should be a 1/2 here. And then the 1/4 is x to the 1/8. And this would be 1 over x to the 1/3 equal x exponent -1/3. All right. So those are the same as the notes. Just another way you can practice on Desmos there. So on Wednesday, you can practice this Desmos and then look at your notes to make sure you have the right answers, or look at this video.